I get asked a lot about what's the secret to building your own business? What skill set do you need? What does it take to do that? I actually mentor a lot of younger people that want to do that. If you really want to start your own business, you got to find something to a degree that you're excited about and you feel you can learn enough about to ultimately be an expert. Yesterday I was with a young man, he's like, what can I do? What can I do? And he had really nothing that he was overly passionate about, and I said, well, until you find it, why don't you just be a handyman, put yourself out there. For me, I went and got my real estate license, and being a real estate broker led me to getting involved in property and ultimately led me to the beer business and being an entrepreneur in that and other businesses. I mean, the biggest thing is starting and trying to find something you can do and I don't want to say become an expert at, but become an expert enough to, really lead the charge at running a business like that. I don't think you have to necessarily be crazily passionate about whatever business you decide to start, but I definitely think you've got to be able to master it, and you've got to be able to understand the margins in it. Is there space in the market for you to create a successful business? So you really have to look for something where there's a need not being met, or you can create a better mousetrap or a better solution so that you have a competitive edge. But at the end of the day, you have to have the vision that you can see that you can do it, and I think that's the key right there. And there's a lot of benefit in really researching how other people have done things day to day. It's one of the reasons why I'm doing these YouTube videos, is to talk and try to give some insight into people that do want to start their own businesses. I think finding strong, after you develop and set the path, is finding strong team members to really grow the business. One of the things I get asked a lot, like, how did you meet this person, or how did you develop relationships that led you to people that did it? I think it's important if you really want to own your own business, is to have the guts to reach out to people. And when you ask somebody, hey, can I buy you a cup of coffee, and pick your brain about your business, if you ask 3 or 4 people, one of those 3 or 4 are going to do that. So I'd encourage people that really want to figure out what they want to do, how they want to do it, is to network as much as you possibly can. Sometimes they'll even try to hire you or get you involved or whatever, who knows. I think one of the advices I heard early on from a mentor of mine, and I was just in real estate at the time, he said, if you get yourself in business, you'll learn about how to oversee income and expenses and really look at planning and communicating and mapping out goals and that type of thing, which are part of running a business. And that really is one of the reasons why I would say to somebody, hey, just today's world, there are so many tools. You can bill on your cell phone, you can YouTube different questions, and for this young man, it was a matter of more. He didn't have a college degree, doesn't have any real, other than being a bartender and restaurant guy, and he wanted to venture out against it, and I felt it would lead to something else for him, whether he'd go learn to be a plumber or electrician or get a little construction business going. It would expose and get him jump started, and that's one of the reasons why I said that. And I've seen it happen so many times. I have a cousin who started mowing lawns, but now he does landscapes with rock walls and waterfalls, and makes a lot of money doing that type of thing, and he loves it. I think that it's the best and toughest thing you'll ever do, working for yourself. Making a payroll or having bank debt or personally guaranteeing something is enormous. I mean, it's almost like when you meet somebody if they're going to do it or not, because they're so focused on, hey, I don't want to have, I don't need a 9-to-5 job. I want to have, this flexibility and opportunity to do different things. You're always driven if you have your own business a lot, whether it's the debt or whether it's the goals you have or whatever. It's exciting, but it's also, you don't not often get to just chill.